Hi there, I'm Char, and welcome back to the Simple Spells for the Home playlist. This is a simple salt and water spell to absorb negativity in your home. So take your little jar. This is just a recycle jar that was going into the recycling. I've labeled it with the date. And the reason I do that is because that way I know how long it was in between uses. So this is what happens after everything's absorbed. I used a different type of salt this time, so it was an experiment there. But what it does is it absorbs the negativity around and scoops it into the jar where the salt crystallizes and holds it there, and then you pour it away, you get rid of it, and it's all good. So you need an old jar, you need some table salt, you need some hot water, and you need some time. So that literally so easy. What you're going to do, just pour some salt in there, a little bit in the bottom. And then I take hot water from the kettle and I put that in there to just above where my tape is. All right, and yes, there is science behind this water absorbing. Yes, there is a spelling involved because of the intention we're putting into it. So I'm just going to stir it about. It doesn't matter which way you stir it. So simple. Keep it simple, sweetheart. All right, stir it about, dissolve the salt. Ooh, that was really hot water. And with this salt and water, I intend to absorb the negative energies around my home in this area and just allow me to have that visual and work through blockages with that as well. Because as the salt crystallizes, there's science behind it, right? The water absorbs, the salt will crystallize back into its crystal form. And so it's really neat to see the patterns or when that starts to happen. I notice that when we start getting low in our jar, I do notice it's time to make another one because the energy does shift. So keeping salt water around in common areas of your home is a nice way to keep it nice and cleansed. Now, because sometimes the salt will come over the edge, I put a protective cover underneath. This is just an old peanut butter lid from an empty peanut butter jar. So I highly recommend, if you're doing this, to put a lid underneath to catch it really well, okay? Super easy. This keeps negativity out of my house. I keep this on my kitchen altar where everybody walks by that comes into my home. It is a staple in my home. We do it everywhere. Just make sure that it doesn't get knocked over, and you can change it anytime you like. This is just a very simple and very basic spell. If you want to enhance it with your own additions in there, you certainly can. And just make sure your intentions are clean going in here. The intention for my jars is to absorb negative energy around my home, because we like to keep it on a positive note, and when we are faced with a speed bump, have a little bit of a heads up, right? Working through blockages, watching how energy flows. All right, so there we go. I thought I would share with you, this is my very own and personal altar salt water right here. And the last time I did it was August 11th. So here we go. Thanks for watching our simple spells for the home. And if you are interested in this and other spells like this, click through the playlist. I've got freeze spells, negativity spells, I've got money spells, I've got love spells. So click through the simple spells for the home playlist and see all the easy things that are available for you to do. All right, take care, bright blessings, and I'll see you next time.